Hi everyone, Autumn here. So I'm gonna do my vlogs a little differently for the month of February because I am gonna do weekly vlogs. I want to read 28 books in 28 days. So I'm just gonna do weekly vlogs. Today is the 1st of February, so I'm opening this one. I just started My Brother's Billionaire Best Friend by Max Monroe. Whoop. This is on my TBR game for shelf number 8, I think it is. This is the one it picked. I have the audiobook from my library, so yes, I'm going to start with this one. Also, I'm also trying to read 365 books for the year. I am 4 books behind, so I'm gonna read Boy Trouble by Kaylee Ryan and Lacey Black. This is in the All-American Boy series. This is like 129 pages. It came out on the 29th of January. I just haven't read that yet. So I'm going to read this one. And then I am also planning on rereading the Ice Cap series by Tony Aleo. So we have Juicy Rebound. Juicy Rebound, Wild Tendy, and then the one that just came out was supposed to come out tomorrow, but Amazon canceled the pre-order, so she re-uploaded it, and it's hard hit. So that is like my weekly plan. Also, I am participating in Buzzwordathon, and this month's is to have a color in the title. So I only really have 2 that I plan on reading. So we have Stay Gold by Tabia McSmith. This is a YA transgender book, so I'm excited to read this. And then Midnight Blue by LJ Shin. And I have this one on audio. And that's pretty much my color. I do have a few other ones, like non-fiction, that I might try to get to. I have White Rage and White, I forget, Fertility? White Fertility? Yeah. Right there too. So I might try to get to those too. But yeah, that is my TBR for the most part for the week. It may be a lot because I do work every day except Thursday and Sunday, and I'm also not really feeling that great, but my main priority is this and reading the Tony Aleo books and the Kaylee Ryan and Lacey Black. Also on the 4th, the 2nd book in Willa Nash book comes out, so I'll probably read that too. But yeah, that is my TBR for the week. Let's see how many of those I actually get to. But yeah, it's almost 7 p.m. So I am gonna go downstairs, listen to some of this and try to read the Casey Ryan, and yeah, I do also have to read my anthology. So I may try to read a story a day. There's 17 stories, so I may try to read a story a day. I also would like to reread the Meet Me in Montana series by Kelly Elliott. So we have Never Enough, Always Enough, and then Good Enough, because the 4th book comes out on the 9th of February. So I'd like to try to read those. So yeah, I will check in later. Hi everyone, day 2 of February, and I'm still reading my brother's billionaire best friend by Max Monroe. Last night I read 100 pages, and today I've read probably I'm on chapter 19, so let me give you maybe 140. So I've read 46 pages so far today of this, and I'm really enjoying this so far. This follows Mabel, who works at her parents' flower shop, and Milo, who is her best friend's brother, or brother's best friend, sorry, and he comes into the flower shop and doesn't recognize Mabel, and Mabel's brother is getting married, and he asks Milo to help Mabel try to get a job. She went to school to be a editor, and yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm going to read for a few more hours because I don't work until 11:30. It is almost 9, so I have like 2 hours, well, like an hour and a half of reading time that I can do. And I'm also reading Boy Trouble by Kaylee Ryan and Lacey Black, that I only got to like 19% last night, only like 26 pages in, so I'm gonna read some more of that. But yeah, I just filmed my book haul, my Kindle book haul and audio book haul for January, so when I get home I'll edit and post one of those, and yeah, that is my update. I'll maybe check in before I go to work, but probably not. So yeah. Hi everyone, it is day 3 of February. It's the 3rd of February, I should say, and I finished 2 books last night. I just did an update. I finished my brother's billionaire best friend by Max Monroe. I gave this 4 out of 5 stars, and really enjoyed it. This follows Mabel, who works at her parents' flower shop, and Milo, who is a billionaire and her brother's best friend, and it's their story. I really enjoyed. They formed a friendship and it was really good, and this was my first Max Monroe book that I read. And then I also read Kelly Ryan, Boy Trouble, which is a book in the All-American Boy series. I'm giving this 3 stars, and this was another Brother's Best Friend series, or book, and I liked it. It follows Marley and Eli, and then I now just gonna start Hard Hit by Tony Aleo. I said I was going to reread the first 2 books in the Ice Cat series, but I decided not to. I'm just going to go in because I do remember those 2 books. Sorry, my battery died. I do remember the first two books in the Ice Cats series enough, so I'm just going to start Hard Hit, which is book 3, and that's what I'm going to read right now. And then tonight at 9 o'clock-ish, The Bluff by Willa Nash comes out, so I also will be reading that. And my audiobook, what I'm going to start on my audiobook, because I like to have an audiobook too, is I am going to be rereading, give me a second, the Never Enough Meet Me in Montana series by Kelly Elliott. So Never Enough is the first one, and I'm going to be listening to that. And that is going to be my audiobook, and then my Kindle books, as I said, is Hard Hit and then The Bluff. So I do have tomorrow off, and I will be trying to finish Hard Hit and The Bluff tomorrow. But it is only 3:30. And Hard Hit is almost 300 pages, so I will see how much of that I could read tonight before The Bluff comes out. But yeah, I'm super excited. I am gonna go downstairs. I have a few YouTube channel videos to watch, so I'm gonna read while I'm doing that. And yeah, so I don't know if I'll listen to any Never Enough right now. I may just concentrate on Hard Hit. And yeah, that is my update. Yeah, I'll see you later. Hi everyone, Autumn here. It's the 4th of February. I don't even know what day it is. And last night I did read 78 pages of Hard Hit by Tony Aleo. That's what it looks like. I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm hopeful I will finish it today. And then I am going to start The Bluff by Willa Nash. That's what it looks like. I downloaded the audiobook for this. It came out today, and I'm super excited to read this. Right now Jade from JD Reads is doing some sprints with G. So I'm gonna go downstairs and watch those and read some and listen to The Bluff and Hard Hit. But I did just film an unboxing because I got my Belle book box, my Beast book box, which I'll show. I did do a full unboxing, so I'm not going to show you everything I got. But I got these 6 books, and I don't even know if you could see them, sorry. These 6 books, which I'm super excited to read, and I'm going to try to read during the month. I've already read one, so I don't have to read that one. But yeah, I'm super excited to read these. And then I got some useful swag. So this is an umbrella that says book hoarder. Then I got a jar that I am going to put all of the new releases, or all the books I buy in 2021 in here. And when I'm looking for things to read, I'll pick from there. But yeah, that is my update. As I said, I'm gonna go downstairs. The puppy is sleeping, so I'm gonna read, and then when the puppy wakes up, I'll watch the puppy for my dad. But yeah, that is my update. I'll update later, but yeah. Hi everyone, it is day 5 of February, and yesterday I did manage to finish Hard Hit by Tony Aleo, which is book 3 in the Ice Cap series. I'm giving this 5 out of 5 stars. Really enjoyed it. It follows Jalen, who is an attorney, and Kirby, who is a hockey player on the Ice Caps, and he just became a single dad because his ex-wife leaves his like 9-month-old baby with him and says she's going to Europe and doesn't want to be a mom, and they're friends. Kirby's like best friend and Jalen's best friend are engaged, so they see each other, and they formed a friendship, and then Kirby's ex-wife came back, and she was pregnant, so they didn't have a relationship, but they were interested in it. So it's a second chance too. Also, it does deal with Kirby has anxiety, so it does have some of that in there. And then Jalen was also raped. It's talked about, so just be aware if that's like a trigger for you guys. I loved it, 5 out of 5 stars, and I'm excited to read more from the ice caps. And then I did manage to finish The Bluff by Willa Nash, which is book 2 in the I never could say that, sorry, Montana series. And this follows Evelyn, who moves to Montana after her best friend Lucy moves there because she was hiding from a stalker, which is the first book, and it's her story. It is a fake marriage of convenience book, and I really enjoyed that. So Evelyn and Hux, who is a single dad, his daughter is like 18, 17, something like that, and it's that story. I really enjoyed that one. I listened to that one on audio, so really good, and that came out yesterday, the 4th. And then today I started Never Enough by Kelly Elliott. This is a reread. I'm listening to this. I'm about 61 pages in. I did just get home from work. I also, we had an Old Navy open by my work, so I went there and I got this sweater. It says "Be the Love," and then I got some joggers, and then I got these socks. Then I also got another pair of socks right here, another pair of joggers, and then a black sweater thing. But yeah, no, this is really comfy and soft. So yeah, that is my update. I am gonna go downstairs, hang out with the dogs, and listen to some more Never Enough. Maybe, since I'm thinking about it, because I don't really have a Kindle book to read right now. So I think what I'm gonna do is, do I have it saved? Sorry. No, that's just, okay. I am doing the whatchamacallit, the A to Z challenge, and I didn't read any of those last month. So this month, if I could get to it, I'm gonna try to get to 6 read. So I have my wheel, and I'm gonna spin it, and that will tell me what book to read, and I may not be able to, depending on if it's part of a series. So it is M. I'm pretty sure is Monsters Among something. Yeah, Monsters Among the Roses, which I could read, but I'm actually going to save that for when Linda Cage is the author, so let's do it one more time. D, what is D? Darkest Embrace. Oh, again, I'm gonna also save that for when Tilly Cole is. Let's see. B. I don't think I could read that because that is the third. Yeah, I can't read that yet. So whatever the next one is the one I'm gonna read, maybe. H. Let's see what H is. Oops. H. Hollywood Playboy. I'm actually going to save that for next month because I'm doing a readathon and that follows a prompt. I swear, the next one, maybe. V. What is V? A Veil of Vines. Okay, maybe I'll do that one because that is a standalone. Let me do it one more time and see if it's something. Maybe I don't want to read any of these, and that's my issue. Oh. Oh, that one is On My Way to You or something. Yeah, by On the Way to You by Candy Snyder, which I definitely can read. I also have the physical book right here, so maybe I'll just do that. Maybe I should just pick up this. So yeah, I'm gonna read this, On My Way to You. So I think this is a road trip book, so why not? Yeah, we'll try this, and then I will listen to Never Enough, and if I finish Never Enough, I will pick up the sequel, which will also be a reread. But yeah, that is my update for right now. Yeah, I'll check in later. Hi everyone, it is February 6th. I did finish Never Enough by Kelly Elliott. This is book one in the Meet Me in Montana series. This was a reread. I listened to this on audio and gave it 5 out of 5 stars. This follows Lincoln, who moves to Montana to start a new life, and then she meets Brock, who is a single dad to Blaze, and he is a bull rider, and it's their story. I really enjoyed rereading it, and this method challenge for reread for my TBR game. So far I've read 2 books off of my TBR game. And then I am currently reading Always Enough by Kelly Elliott, which is book 2 in the Meet Me in Montana series. This is also a reread. I'm listening to this on audio. I should finish this tonight. It is almost 9, but I should finish this tonight. And this is Ty and Lincoln's best friend, Kaylee, and both of them have had rough past. Kylie witnessed her fiance commit suicide in front of her, and then Ty got in a car accident, and he was also a bull rider, but he got in an accident and he hurt his leg, so he's not able to do bull riding anymore. And I'm really enjoying this, and yeah, so that is my update. I also should say I didn't start On the Way to You by Candy Snyder. I did not start that yesterday. So yeah. Also, in this TBR jar, I actually had some little papers with books already, and here you can see, so I have some in here already. So when I don't know what to read, I'm gonna use this, and hopefully it will tell me what to read. Also, during my, when I'm filming my TBR, if I roll a 1, I'm going to pick a book from this jar, and it will be my punishment, and then I will roll again. There's quite a lot of books in here I'm excited to read, and then some I'm not super excited to read, so it just needs to happen. So yeah, I'm excited about that. But that is my update. As I said, I should finish Always Enough. And then tomorrow I will pick up Good Enough, which is book 3. And then on Tuesday, Strong Enough comes out, the 4th book. So yes, that is my update. Yeah, I'll talk to everyone later. Good morning, everyone. It is February 7th, so this is my last day in this weekly vlog. I am currently reading Good Enough by Kelly Elliott. This is the 3rd book in the Meet Me in Montana series. I'm listening to this on audio. This is a reread, and I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm 132 pages in, and I am also watching sprints off of Maddie's channel, which is book browsing blog, and they do like sprints, and they really are helpful. I mean, she started at 2 a.m. my time. It is almost 9, and they're going for one more sprint, and then in about at 10 or 11 Jade will have some sprints too, so I will be watching those. Reading sprints really do help. If you're not followed to any of these people, I will leave the links down below, but reading sprints really do help, and that's how I'm already at. This will be my 34th book for the year, so yes, reading sprints help. So just make sure, if you're having trouble reading and all that stuff, look for live reading sprints on YouTube, and they do help. And yeah, so I'm reading this. Also, I'm editing my January TBR vlog, and we'll post that today. Also, I'm a little behind in my videos for January, so all next week I'm gonna post a video, and hopefully that will catch me back up. So Monday will be my weekly wrap up, and then Wednesday will be this vlog will go up, and then Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, regular from January will go up. So you're gonna get a lot of vlogs in the next few days, so hopefully you guys don't mind that. I hope and you're okay with that. But yeah, that is my plans. I also have to do my taxes. I'm gonna work on those today, and I really need to clean my room. So I may work on that too. But I think I'm gonna move downstairs so I could eat some breakfast and whatnot. But yeah, that is my check-in. As I said, I will finish Good Enough. Maybe I should see what Kindle book I want to read. Not that it will matter because I usually don't. No, so there is a challenge readathon this month, which they have a wheel, and maybe I'll just spin it and see what prompt it gives me. This makes no guarantee that I will read it. 3-word title. I actually have a few 3-word titles on my TBR for the month, don't I? Spiked by Love, maybe I should read that. Nuptials for Sale, so that's 1, 2. Those look like the only 2 I have, so maybe I should do a random number generator for 2, and it will tell me which one I read. Oops. 2. And it's number 2, so Nuptials for Sale is the one I am going to read. And yeah, so I'm going to read this one by Virginia Jewell. And this was bought in 2011, I think. So yeah, that is the Kindle book I'm going to read while I'll listen to Good Enough. So that is my update. I may update later, don't know yet, but yeah. Update here. I know in the last clip you saw me roll the wheel and pick Nuptials for Sale by Virginia Jewell, but I just looked on my Kindle and I have my arc of Say When by Micaiah Smeltzer. This comes out on the 17th, so in 10 days. So I'm actually gonna read this one and I'm super excited, and yes, so hopefully I can finish this today during the sprints. But yes, no, I don't really know what this book is about. I never know what books are about. But I think this is a teacher or professor student. So yeah, I'm super excited. And yeah, it's $2.99 if you want to pre-order it. And I love the cover. And yeah, I got my ARC. So I am gonna be reading this, and I'm super excited. So yeah. Update here. I did finish Good Enough by Kelly Elliott. This was a reread. I listened to this and I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. So this was the last book I'm gonna finish this week. I'm like 10% into the arc of Say When by Micaiah Smeltzer. I won't finish that this week. It's about 7. I do have to wake up early tomorrow to work at 6:15 tomorrow in the morning. So yeah, I'm gonna go to bed relatively early. But yes, this follows Timberland, who moves to Montana after her cousin. Her cousin is Kaylee from the second book, and she moves to Montana. She is going to school, or she is a nurse. She went to school to be a nurse because that was her mother's wish for her, and her mother passed away, and she doesn't want to disappoint her father, so she decides to go to nursing, and then one day she just decides to move to Montana with her cousin, and she meets Tanner, who is this youngest Shaw brother, and it's their story. 5 out of 5 stars. Really enjoy it, and this cover is gorgeous, and like, yes. Yeah, so and that's pretty much all I did today. I did decide to take a nap, so I did rest for a few hours, but I managed to read 7 books this week, and 3 of them which were rereads, which is not horrible. And how many were audio? 3? 4? 4 of them? 5? I listened to a lot of audiobooks. So yeah, I think 5 of them were audiobooks. Because we had those 4, 5. Yeah, at least 5 were audiobooks. Yeah. I'm gonna edit this vlog and hopefully have it up by Wednesday, and you'll hear all of my thoughts tomorrow in my weekly wrap-up of these books. So yeah, I will see you everyone next week.